Welcome back, Colonial fans, for Film 2 of
A Nightmare on Bridge Street.
Hey, that's Dash's line.
I know, but it just looked like so much fun.
You're lucky you're Miss Blobfest. Anyway, I'm Dash Daring on loan from Blobfest and out of hibernation to guide you through this virtual October cinema celebration at the Colonial Theatre. We continue our program with Plan 9 from Outer Space, written, produced, directed, and edited by Ed Wood Jr. Now hold on. I can hear all of you groaning from here. Sure, normies would widely consider this the worst movie ever made, but we aren't normies. And can you keep a secret? Come on in. It's not the worst movie ever made, not by a cross-dressing country mile. Shh. I know. You've heard everyone and their mother decry this as the worst movie ever made. And it's a turkey, but it's not a total turkey. Here's the truth. There are way worse films out there. The kind of films that are so bad a person would consider inventing time travel just to go back in time and prohibit their parents from meeting in the first place. That bad. Surely you've seen some of those movies. And this movie is not that bad. Plan 9 from Outer Space was released in 1957, and it didn't gain its reputation until over 2 decades later. A 1980 book entitled The Golden Turkey Awards playfully crowned Plan 9 the worst movie, and its creator, Ed Wood Jr., the worst director. On the plus side, this made both the film and the director instantly infamous. And since we're still talking about him today, I think the joke's on the authors of The Golden Turkey. Ed Wood Jr. may not have crafted cinematic gold, or probably not even cinematic bronze. But he was a true original, and he's taken his rightful place in the pantheon of outsider artists. Before there was Tommy Wiseau or Neil Breen, there was Ed Wood Jr., for whatever that's worth. What we're left with is a scrappy director pouring all his passions into his work. He stumbles and he falls, and his work can often feel hokey and cheap, and we can sometimes literally see beyond the edges of his sets, which are made of cardboard and string. And yet for all of that, I would watch 20 movies by passionate Ed Woods over one film with no heart made by corporate formula. And I think each of you would too, which is why you're here celebrating with us today. Plan 9 from Outer Space has some campy fun in store for us. It contains the final footage ever shot of Bela Lugosi prior to his death. Although that was all improvised, and it was for another project that got shelved when he died. Keep your eyes peeled for frequent Ed Wood collaborator Tor Johnson, who also features in his films Bride of the Monster and The Night of the Ghouls. Mystery Science Theater fans, of course, are familiar with Tor from the Coleman Francis stinker, The Beast of Yucca Flats, which is itself a way worse movie than Plan 9 from Outer Space. Besides, Tor, starring beside him, is Malia Nurmi. She's best known as Vampira, yes, the Vampira. And of course, fake shemping for the deceased Lugosi is Tom Mason, who rather looks nothing at all like Bella. Keep an eye out for Bella Tom throughout Plan 9, see how many times that you can spot him. And now, boys and ghouls, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Colonial Theatre proudly presents Ed Wood Jr.'s Plan 9 from Outer Space.